Principle 11, use edges and value the marginal, reminds us that rather than just focusing on the main game, that often we need to use our peripheral vision, look to what is at the edge, because that is where the action is happening. At the fringe is often a very interesting space, and in permaculture design we recognise that following nature we can see how the edges between ecosystems are often the most diverse and productive. The edge between water and the land, between forest and pasture, is often where the most bird species are living. In traditional sustainable landscapes, the hedgerow landscapes of Britain and Western Europe, all of the hedgerows represent the edge of fields where there were wild foods that people harvested, where wild animals lived that were also harvested. These added to the productivity of what people gained from the fields. If we focus just on the main productivity, it leads us to do things like wipe out the hedgerows and create giant fields. There are many things that are growing at the edges and margins of our gardens that are contributing to biodiversity, that are improving soil, and in fact might be harvestable, edible weeds. So these are those marginal species. They're not maybe the main thing we eat, but something which is of benefit, that provides other minerals and nutritional elements. And historically for our ancestors, they were often the things we survived on in famines. That word marginal has come to mean of no value, but that's in fact wrong. Those things are valuable in providing backup. Similarly, new ideas in society often start to develop in places where rents are cheap. Artists and innovators get started in rundown areas of cities. Clearing all those spaces away has been shown to reduce the life and energy in urban systems. So this applies at all different scales. And this principle, along with small and slow solutions, diversity and integration, counterbalance that tendency of the power principles of catch and store energy and obtain a yield to focus on where the main game is. And that is important, those power principles, but they're balanced by these principles that recognise there's all these other aspects that are keeping things in balance.